Hey guys, welcome to Meat Free Monday with Chris Bits. Today I wanted to talk to you a little differently about some things. As you know, if you've been following along, I have been adapting to a semi-vegetarian lifestyle. I have stopped eating red meat, chicken, and pork for over 30 days now, which is really cool. I still had fish included in my diet, like salmon and tuna and things of that nature. Today is actually Monday the 16th, and this past weekend my mom has been in town visiting. It was her birthday on Friday. So, my diet of just eating on the healthier side kind of just didn't happen this weekend. Like, I tried, having good breakfasts and things like that. But when it came time for lunch and dinner, things just got kind of out of hand, and there was a lot of snacking going on and things like that. But, it's okay. It's up and down, I think. However, last night, my mom had stayed here, and she had went to bed. I had her stay in my room, and I was going to be on the computer because she was leaving at like 4 in the morning. So I was like, it's all right. I just wanted to do some reading, and I was playing like a game, and I'll just be there to wake her up and get her ready to go back to New York. And I stumbled upon an article on people.com, and it's something that really affected me. And it's funny because people.com is usually all about celebrities and gossip and the royal family and all that kind of stuff. And they had an article about an elephant. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I think it's like Satao or Satao. I don't know. But it was this really big elephant who was very unique. He had these extremely large tusks that were weighing in at about 100 pounds, and there's this company, it's like an organization, that is, their goal is to protect the wildlife from poachers, and I don't know their name, something trust, I'll link it when I find it again. So pretty much they, keep an eye on the animals and try to get poachers away from them, and the elephant, I think he knew, is what the article was saying, that people were after him for his, oversized tusks, because whenever the good people, let's just say, who were trying to protect him, the activists, whenever they were around, sorry, that's my dog. Shh, Lils. So whenever they were around and they were, keeping an eye on the elephant, he would always hide away his tusks, whether he would just, try to turn his face or, put it in blades of grass or whatever it was. It was like he knew he was a target. And to have that connection is just so, it reminds me of my animals, in the sense of, if they knew they did something wrong, they look at you like, uh-oh, or they try to hide. And excuse me. Lils, Mimi, stop it. Sorry, my puppies are crazy. So I just made that connection between the elephants and my pets, for example, where, they're so similar in those personalities. And Maddie, leave Lily alone. Come here. Lily, you want to come sit with Mommy? Lily, come here. Come here, sweetie. Come on. I guess she doesn't want to sit with me. So anyways, as I was saying, that I made a connection between the elephant and my pets last night. And it totally struck a serious chord with me because, I just love animals so much. And I started, to feel guilty for still eating fish and eating dairy and things like that. Just something overcame me. And then I went to the organization who tries to protect the wildlife, their fundraiser page, and they had photos of that elephant and elephants similar to him, and they show a photo of the aftermath of what these poachers had done to this elephant. And it's horrific to see. Pretty much you're seeing the front part of the animal, and his face is mutilated. He has no face. They use a poison dart to kill him, and then they mutilate his beautiful, majestic face. And to me, it's disgusting. And I've come to the point where I just feel like I can't take part in certain things anymore. And I started doing a ton of reading last night. I was online. My dog's just knocked a fan over. So I started doing a ton of reading last night. I was online for over 2 hours. Some of you may have heard of this girl, Freely, the banana girl. She wrote a book called Go Fruit Yourself, and she's kind of hysterical. I think she's funny. I enjoy watching her stuff. And, some people may not want to adapt to a lifestyle like that, but I'm starting to get it. Like, things are starting to become more clear to me. Like, I don't feel okay eating products that were made from an animal because I do not like the way that animals are being treated in this world. I mean, I know this story about an elephant has nothing to do with the food that I was eating or have been eating, if you want to say, because, from what I know is none of our products are made by elephants as far as food goes. So yeah, I just don't feel okay eating byproducts now. So I started doing a lot of research about a vegan diet, which I have to say, it sounds really hard to adapt to at first, but the more that you read and the more that you educate yourself, it's really not that complicated. And for me, it makes sense because I've actually had stomach issues with too much dairy. So to eliminate dairy from my diet, that wouldn't be a bad thing for me necessarily because my stomach would feel so much better. If I eat in one day, if I had, let's say, like a cheese stick, and then maybe we had pizza later, or if I had yogurt that morning for breakfast, and then had pizza later, and then maybe I had ice cream, my stomach would be a mess. So, to get rid of it, it's fine. Like, I've switched from regular milk in the past, and I've been having almond milk for months now, and I really like it better, and I use it in my smoothies, and I use it in cereal, and I can't have a grilled cheese anymore or pizza or whatever, but who cares? My love for animals have just like blown up so much more, these past few months. Like, I feel like I'm discovering like this whole other side of myself that's been inside of me for so long. And I feel like the more I've educated myself, the more I've allowed myself to read, and the pictures that I've viewed, which is not, trust me, for the faint of heart. And I will include a link to the Trust website, their fundraiser, I think, page, so that you can see photos. Just keep in mind, it's photo number 4, that if you cannot handle seeing bad things happen to animals, don't look at number 4. Just look at like the first one, at how beautiful this animal was. And, I just feel so saddened by, what, as humans, what we do to animals. And like, I understand, my sister always says that, God put animals on the earth for us to eat, but at the same time, no one said they had to kill them in such a horrible way, did they? Like, was that part of the Bible? I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is, me personally, I feel like I can't take part in it anymore. So I am going from being a semi-vegetarian to a full-blown, like, vegan, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to say full-blown. That's incorrect, because I know vegans adapt this whole lifestyle of, what makeup and hair products and deodorants that they can and cannot have, because whether it either involved an animal or testing and things like that. I think I'm going to start with just my diet. I'm going to adapt to a plant-based diet and vegan diet, I'm going to keep educating myself about what products that I can and cannot use. And then I will slowly change those other things, like the hygienal products, in time. But I think the first step is educate yourself. Eliminate things from your house that have those items in it. Like, I'm going through my fridge, and I don't want to throw out food because a lot of it's new, and I don't want to be wasteful. I'm going to give it away. I'm just going to give it away. And there's some stuff that's frozen that won't go bad. There's fish in my freezer, and my mom eats fish, for example, so I will keep it in there for her to use because I don't like to be wasteful. I'm, in my current financial position, that doesn't make sense to just throw things away, but like little things, like, like things that are already opened and in the main fridge, if it's something I can't have, like the yogurt I'm not going to have. And I don't have anyone here who likes to eat yogurt anyway, so like I'm just gonna throw that baby out. So yeah, so I guess I'm going to do some vlogs for you guys coming up about what I can eat on this new way of life. For example, today I just made like a smoothie. And I put 2/3 of a frozen banana in it. I put in almond milk, about 1.5 cups of that. I put in strawberries. I had only frozen strawberries and frozen blackberries, so I added that in here, and it's really good. And I've been drinking this all morning. I woke up a little late because, again, my mom left at 4 a.m. and I got her up to go. And then I slept for like 2 hours and got up, and then I went to sleep for another 4 hours. So I've had kind of like a weird day, and it's about 1 o'clock here. And so I just had that, and I just have this filled with water, and I ate a whole banana. And I'm not even feeling that hungry because, again, this past weekend I went crazy with the food. Yeah, so since I ate really bad this weekend, I don't feel hungry at all. And I mean, you know, I don't feel that hungry, like, because I feel so full and kind of bloated from all the junk that I ate and put into my body. And it's funny, the more that you read and learn, the better that you feel about things. Like, you want to make a change within yourself. And I think it's beautiful when people do that, because I just do. So yeah, that concludes this video for Meat Free Monday. So yeah, it's gonna be like meat free every day. And I have to find different ways, what I can substitute with. Like, I just bought all these like trail mix bars and stuff, but they contain either like a chocolate or milk was used or egg was used in this product. So like, you have to read a lot of labels, and you have to just continue to educate yourself to make changes for the better. And I'm going to leave you all with a quote that I actually came up with last night. And I put it on my Facebook page. And I wrote that I am becoming a firm believer of, if you don't like something, educate yourself and change it. So I'm going to leave you guys with that today. And just remember, again, it is Meat Free Monday. So if you can, if you are a meat eater, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm not that kind of person who's like, everyone needs to stop doing this or that. Like, that's not what it's about. This is for me. This is personal. Sharing with you because it's part of my journey in my life where, I've been up and down with a weight loss journey, and, this is just something I've discovered in myself that I want to adapt to. So again, if you're a meat eater or a semi-vegetarian, try to make Mondays that one day where you don't eat meat. There's so many alternatives. Like, you can have cereal, grilled cheese, peanut butter and jelly. There's so much you could do. You can have pasta that day instead of having a hamburger. It's just one day every week. And you can help change the lives out there of these animals. I read an article that stated that for every vegan there is on the planet, or vegetarian, vegan, I'm not sure. It's either vegan or vegetarian. Let's just say both, because you're both doing amazing things. So if you're a vegetarian or vegan, for one whole year, you change the lives for 100 animals where you actually have saved their life. So I think that's beautiful. If there's, hundreds of us and thousands of us, maybe there's like 1 million animals that are saved every year. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave you guys with that today, and I hope you have a great week. I'll try and upload something again soonish. I don't know. It's been very crazy with organizing and doing things here. I am in the process of making like kind of a room tour video. It's like a before and after, and I'm excited about that. So I hope you guys have a really great day, and I just want to thank you for the support that I've been getting, and that's it. So yeah, bye guys.